Hello? Alright, hi stream. We're just getting me and Sebastian here up and going. Our lists are here. Have you played in the previous league?
Yeah, I played previous.
Okay. When you were doing the lists for this, how were you all handling putting the lists in? Because we have the sideboard and whatnot. Do you just generate the list in Conflict Chamber and then put it into the program? Excuse me, the program?
Yeah, I say for it.
Okay, cool. I'm honestly ready whenever you are, just so you're aware.
Okay.
Actually, give me a second. I'm just going to put my list back in the conflict chamber. I realize I don't have the right set in there.
Okay.
Alright, I got my 2 lists into the list thing with whatever at that point. Excellent. So yeah, I've got Aurora. So basically it was the 2 lists that I sent you that the without any swapping except for in the Ashlynn list, Gibbs is switched out right off the bat.
In Services 1 list, the sideboard is the Wastelander and the Archidon, and in Killer is the Warhawk and the Swamp Gobber.
Nice, got it. Nice. Makeda versus Ashlynn. Excellent.
Yeah.
I got a 3 to go first.
Okay.
I will opt to go first. How much time do you want to play with? Do you want to play with 30 minutes, 35 minutes?
I don't know. 35 is
Yeah,
okay for me.
we can do 35. Excellent. Got the clock set. Yeah. So you get choice on if you'd like top or bottom.
I like bottom.
You like the bottom one? All right, excellent. I'll deploy on top.
Okay.
As part of my Theme Force benefits, I get to put a Llaelese. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm going to play any small or medium base solo completely with an AoE up to 18 inches. So I get to place a 5-inch AoE rubble terrain, so I'm going to do that real fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I think his echo's on his end. There's not much I can do about it. That's just from Discord.
Okay.
so yeah, that's rubble, so it's going to be cover well within it.
Okay.
Just so you're aware, all of my Llaelese models, so that's everything. It is. Let me make sure about this. So my caster, Gorman, Gibbs, Ragman, and the choir are all technically Llaelese models, and so they get Pathfinder base. The 2 Jacks will have Pathfinder from Chosen Ground off Ashlynn, so really the only thing that doesn't have Pathfinder is Boss MacHorne and the Thamarite Archon, but the Thamarite Archon has wings. So just so that you're aware of that.
Okay. Thank you.
Just so you are aware as well, I do have countercharge on the Toro. So that may or may not come up depending on circumstance, but I'm just letting you know there is countercharge in my list.
Okay.
And just making sure for your list, the only real shooting that you have is the Terrorizer and whatever Makeda spells that you possibly have.
I saw Makeda with Dated Gate and Eliminator.
No worries.
Nothing else, I think. Yeah. Only the Terrorizer and Makeda.
Arachne, welcome. Thank you. Striker, welcome. I appreciate both of you being here to watch this. I just have to add stuff to my list because I wasn't fully prepped for this, amazingly enough. Okay. Gibbs, do you have AD? You do not. Okay, excellent. Alright, my base deployment is done. Boss MacHorne gets to deploy inside that giant ring up front there, so she's right there.
Okay.
Yeah, so his list, it's Ashlynn versus Makeda 3. He has Blackhide, Molik, and Archidon, so he reaches out and touches me way better than I could reach out and touch his list. So it's going to be interesting from that point of view because I'm not used to Makeda 3 at all. So I might just get demolished because Makeda 3 exists. And I don't have a Makeda opponent normally, and so it is very likely that I might get just wrecked and rickety wrecked because I don't know how his list plays. Molik Karn, a Blackhide, and an Archidon, and then a unit of Min Beast Handlers, and it looks like the Terrorizer? Yeah, it looks like the Terrorizer. Terrorizer, where are you? Oh, you're not in. You're not in that game. Damn it. Because it isn't in Conflict Chamber, which is annoying. Terrorizer. You have Rush, which is why you're in the list. And you have Sidestep. Okay. Alright, sir. Good luck. Have fun.
Thank you. Same.
Very much appreciate it. Alright, so both jacks power up. I'm going to start with Ashlynn. She's going to cast Chosen Ground on herself. It's a 2 cost that gives models in her battle group in her control range Steady and Pathfinder. And then she's going to cast Admonition on the Mangler. Then she's going to declare a charge at, well, Makeda. That's a cloud right in the center there. I'm going to charge Molik Karn because I think I can draw a line maybe through there. I hope I can.
Yeah. I think you can, yeah.
I think I can see him. It feels like I can.
I think
Well done on that placement. I can't.
Oh, you can.
That was impressive. Well done on that placement.
Thank you. Uh-oh.
She's just going to advance because she has no one to charge. So she advances there. She is within 7 inches of Gibbs. She gets reposition 3 because she's Llaelese, so she'll repo 3. Which, I don't know why I tried to even charge, because it didn't matter. Next, we're going to go with Gorman. Gorman's going to declare a run. My Thamarite Archon's also going to run. The Mangler's going to run. It runs 10 inches. And the Toro's going to run. Gibbs is going to do a run. He is speed 6. Choir's gonna run. Ragman's just gonna do a run. Boss MacHorne's gonna run outside of that rubble that she's in, so it's going to take 4 inches to get out, and then she runs 10, so she has 6 left. She's just going to chill on the other side of that cloud there. And then the choir's going to run. And I'm going to pass clock to you. It's your turn, sir.
Okay. Molik is going to... Okay. See? Yeah. To walk here. Agony is going to run here. And now Makeda is going to cast Bulwark. And rush in the Wrastler. Then she's going to work. The Wrastler is going to run. Here, I think here. Okay.
All right.
The Terrorizer is going to, I don't know, walk. Here. And then Paingiver are going to run to us.
Excellent. I'm just making sure the threat extensions that you have in your list are basically sidestep off Molik Karn, rush off the Terrorizer, and is that the only besides Makeda's Illuminator, is there anything else that you can use to move things either before they activate or during their activation?
Makeda has Overtake.
And that's on Makeda herself. So
No.
Makeda, between Eliminator and Overtake, she can go 1,000,000 miles, but like your Archidon can only really charge 12, have a threat of 13 on the Archidon. because it's
Yeah.
7, 10, 12 from rush, 13 from melee. The Blackhide being 5 to 8 on the charge, 10 from rush, 11 on its melee. Then Molik being base before it does sidesteps, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, possibly with all of his steps and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. And then obviously he gets Fate Walker to do the whatever he wants at the end. Okay, Ashlynn is going to upkeep her 2 spells. The other 2 jacks power up. Seven, 10, 12, 13. Okay. I'm going to start with my Thamarite Archon. It's range 12. I'm going to go right there. 12 inches from 3 of your guys. Actually, I'm going to go there. From 2 of your cultists. Do you have anything like Sack Pawn or something like that prevents me from killing Paingivers?
The Exalted Guardian has Shield Guard.
And that's Shield Guard from all of them or just from that one guy?
One.
Yep, that one right there. Good, got it. Yep, that was the one I thought you had Shield Guard on. I just want to make sure the other 2 did not. So yeah, the Archon's just going to go right there. I think that's the proper place for him. So it's going to finish there. I'm going to roll for a number of attacks. I get 1, as per always. It never fails to get 1. I'm going to attack the one that's 12 inches, the one that's like basically behind the flag from me. And I'm going to use Death Driver. So this is Rat 7. We'll hit a 15, which I believe hits it. This is Pow 14, which I believe kills it right off the bat. But before we remove it, I get to take control of it. It's all right. Yeah, it's fine. He's right. He was right there. Effectively, what he's going to do is he's going to walk behind the other one to the right, to this guy. And he's going to attack him in the back. Because with Death Driver, I get to make a basic melee attack and then box and remove the model from play. So I'm going to make an attack roll. I don't remember what their... let me look what their stats are. They are 5s against 13s down to 11, so I need a 6 to hit the other guy. I miss with a 4, so nothing else happens, and now you're back to normal. Perfect. I will always, always, always roll 1 for those attacks. Never anything more than that 1. It always happens.
That's sad.
It's just, it's so amazing that it happens that way every single time.
Yeah.
So Molik Karn, we said 6, 9, 11, 13 on its thing, 6, 8, 10 on its walk threat. So my intent on where I moved there is to not give line of sight from a bunch of things. I'm going to add a widget just to be sure. So the Archidon can see me all day long, but the intent is for Molik and for the Blackhide not to be able to see me without some other stuff happening.
Yeah.
So she's done there. 5, 8, Ragman's going to step outside of 13 of the Archidon while still being in that zone. Molik, we said 6, 9, 11, 13. Okay. Gorman's going to go there, staying outside of 13. Gibbs is going to come up here and touch the flag. Toro's just going to advance up to there. 7, 10, 12, 13. Okay. The Mangler is going to do its fun. They're going to step up to there. The Choir is, I think, just going to stay where it is, and they're going to put no spells on both Warjacks.
Okay.
Which is shielding. And then Ashlynn is going to step into the zone like that. I'm greater than 13 inches away from the Archidon, greater than 11 inches away from the Wrastler, and she will end her turn there, and it is your turn, sir.
Okay. I'm going to leech the fury. I'm going to collect myself. It's stupid. And I'm going to kill Bulwark. No.
This game is very interesting, and I think he's hearing an echo from me. I'm sorry. He's definitely hearing an echo from me from the chat, so my apologies.
I like that idea. I really like that idea. Wrestler can see the Toro.
Yep. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shit. I was supposed to be out of that. I mucked that up. Whoops.
Prefer this idea. Actually, I prefer this idea. Yeah. I think going to fit. I'm going to fit. I don't know. Oof. The Mangler, you can ignore clouds or something like that?
No, none of my stuff can ignore the cloud.
Okay. it thing, and I'm going to feed.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I just moved 0.1 too close.
Okay.
It's really frustrating. The Toro should be totally safe right now.
He's going to advance here. I don't know. Going to advance here. I think here. Then Makeda is going to advance.
What are you hungry for?
This is going to cast. Wait.
He probably isn't going to kill the Toro because he needs to cast Rush over there. And without Rush and Rage, he's not going to get me. I don't think he gets him in one round.
He's going to use the feet. And she is going to cast nothing. She's going to drop the Fury.
Okay.
Okay. The Terrorizer is going to dance here.
Yep.
He's going to just rush in the kite.
Okay.
And then the Paingiver are going to move. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they are going to move. The leader is going to cast Enrage in the Wrastler.
Sure.
Enrage, and this one is going to advance.
Yep.
And cast Enrage in the Archidon.
Okay.
And number 3 is going to remove 1 Fury, the Terrorizer, and more. Yeah. And the Wrastler is going to charge.
Okay.
Toro.
Alright, when he stops, flip the clock to me, please. I'm going to trigger Admonition.
Okay.
So I get to make a 3-inch advance on the Mangler.
Admonition.
I'm going to advance to there. I'm just going to turn my facing a little bit. And that's the end of the admonition, so it's back to you.
Okay. And the Wrastler is going to hit the Toro.
Alright. Toro is Def 11.
7. I'm at 9 because feet.
I'm at 8, right?
Yeah, I did 8, sorry.
Yeah, you still hit.
I hit. It's power 19. 21.
Okay, so plus 1. Plus 1.
Plus 1. If. Oh. I think don't need the Mangler boot. Okay.
1 second. So you did 13, so plus 1, 14 to the 3. Got it.
My second initial.
Yep. Definitely
I hit. It's bow 18. 18.
It's 14 to 18, yeah, so off 2.
2. Okay.
4.
So 4. 5.
Sorry, I did not mean to do that. Okay, got it. Cortex is out.
And my last initial, a hit.
Yep.
2, 3, to the 6.
You've knocked out its right arm. The right arm is the sword.
Okay. I'm going to play 1 attack. Hit.
Yep.
+1.
Yep.
+1, 6.
Yep. Got it. 3 health left.
I'm going to play.
Movement's out, so you basically auto hit.
Hit.
Yep.
+1. I
Kills him.
the Toro.
He was supposed to be 0.1 away from you, so that didn't happen. Whoops.
Yeah. I'm going to put 1 Fury on Makeda, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to play. Oh wait, I am going to remove 1 Fury to the Wrastler. I'm going to play.
Okay.
The boss.
Yep,
MacHorne.
she's def 13.
8, so
Hits. Arm 17, so +4.
4, okay. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I think you just killed her.
Yeah, and I put Fury on Makeda.
Okay.
Now, the Archon is going to advance,
Alright.
and I'm going to try to hit your gun.
Okay.
What's the defense?
17 on the Archon, and you are not in insight range.
I'm not. 17. You need 11, I'm going to boost.
Okay. You hit.
Hit.
This is what,
I'm
POW
17.
17? This is even. I'm def 16, sorry. I'm def 16, 17. You hit with even.
Okay. So, this is, I'm going to boost.
Okay.
I'm not going to boost. I'm going to boost. No. Okay.
6 damage.
Going to play and boost.
Okay.
And
Need a 10. You hit.
I hit. This is a
Killed it.
right, Archon. That's my turn.
Okay.
You
You score nothing, I score 1.
You score 1, yeah.
Alright. So, how do I come back from that disastrous turn of mine? Because that was a massive screw up on my part. I'm going to upkeep admonition and chosen ground. Ashlynn sitting on 1. Man, I can't believe I screwed up that bad. I screwed up bad. That was hard. I was hoping the Archon would live, and I was hoping the Toro would live, because I would hammer him right now. Hey, easy. I'm just thinking. Sorry. Def 14, Def 12. 16. That'd be power 13, 3 dice. Actually, I'm not going to upkeep Admonition, and I'm not going to upkeep Chosen Ground.
Okay.
Alright, so, and this drops. Score 1. Score 2. Go to 3 up. Score 4 if you charge here and kill both of those. So it requires a ton of work and my choir to run, which isn't going to help me because I need +2 armor. 12 18s, 5 wounds. Okay, I'm going to see how this goes. So Ragman's going to go first. Ashlynn's just going to be a proxy where she is. Ragman needs to be 3 inches of the model, so he can be all glorious way up, just not in the line. He can be there. He's going to cast Death Field. Which gives Dark Shroud to within 3 inches of him. Ashlynn is then going to move to where she is right now. She's going to feat for roulette. Feats up, so I get every roll that we make for attack rolls while within 12 inches of Ashlynn get add 2 dice, and I choose which 2 dice get dropped for both your attacks and my attacks. So she's going to go there. She'll start off by casting Flashing Blade. She's within both ranges of your beasts, so she's going to be able to attack both of your beasts with Flashing Blade. She is a P+S 11 Weapon Master, so it's going to be a 13 Weapon Master against your base armors. So I'm not gonna expect you to subtract 2 off. It's just your base armors against my rolls. Okay. So the first set of rolls. So Flashing Blade for 1, and now on the Archidon, a 5 and 5 is going to be a 18 that'll hit the Archidon. And on the Blackhide, 6 and 6 is going to hit the Blackhide. So off 3 on the Archidon. I forgot to roll the right thing, my apologies. It is 8 to the 1 on the Archidon. Then on the Blackhide, its armor is 19, so it's off 6, so take 4 to the 5. Okay, second Flashing Blade on the Arc. 6 and 18 is going to hit a 14. Archidon is a 14, so that's going to hit on the Blackhide. 6 and 5 is going to hit the Blackhide. So on the Archidon, off 3. Take 12 to the 4. Okay, and then on the Blackhide, off 6. Yep, off 6. Take 4 to the 6. Ashlynn has dual attack, so I'm going to opt to do my hand cannon shot into the Archidon. I'm at 7. We're at 7 plus 10, 17, which will hit. This is POW 12 against an armor 14, so off 2. Because it's 12 up to 14 because of Dark Shroud. So off 2. Take 3 to the 6. And then I'm going to put a sword attack into the Blackhide. That'll hit with a 10. This is off 6 again. Take 2 to the 2. She will cast another Flashing Blade into the Archidon. 8 plus 8 is 16. I'm just going to roll on the Archidon right now. It's minus, yeah, it's enough to blow up the Archidon. And then the attack roll on the Blackhide, that'll hit. Off 6 is 2 to the 5. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 to the 5. I got that right. Okay. She will make another attack. That'll hit. Off 6 again. Take 4 to the 6. Alright, that's it for... no, it's not it for her activation. She is going to... Molik can charge... Molik can't charge anyone at the moment, if I move correctly. Molik has a walk range. 6... 8, trample for 11, by attacks. You can still most definitely hit me. I'm just going to rely on Molik being... We're going to get a shit ton of rerolls. Ashlynn's going to buy an attack.
Okay.
That'll hit. This is off 6. Spike it finally. 5 to the 1. Okay, she's going to buy one more attack. That'll hit. Why couldn't I have that for damage? Off 6. Take 7 to the 1. Alright, and then she's going to reposition.
Okay.
I'm just checking some stuff before I finalize that reposition. Yeah, I'm good with that. Alright, now next I'm going to have Gibbs charge the Blackhide. So the charge attack on Gibbs, he is a mat 6 with 4 dice to hit. Drop the whatever 2 I want. Roll a 7, so that's a 13. That should hit the Blackhide. Yep. You're a 19. I am a 10. Actually, I'm going to take the 2 3s, which will still hit you. The reason I take the 2 3s is I have crit brutal damage, and I might as well use it. So the 2 3s hits a 12, which is what your defense is. You're a 19. I'm a 10 up to a 12 because of Death Field. So this is off 7 with 4 dice of damage. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
That's amazing.
That's really sad.
12. Yeah, that should have done it. That should have totally killed him.
Sorry.
Well, that's fine. I'm going to go with the Mangler now.
It's really sad.
Yeah, yeah, that sucks. He charges 8 inches, and he can charge without spinning a focus. So he's going to charge the back Exalted Guardian. So he charges 8 inches.
Okay.
And you have nothing that can make me... that's going to make this harder on me, right? You can... Targets this mouse, so you can't intuition me. And you have nothing that can hit me outside of turn right now, right? Okay. So we're going to go there. Charge attack on the back Exalted Guardian. Oh, Molik Karn's in the zone. Crap, I didn't realize Molik Karn was in the zone. That changes things. Shit. I'm just going to do a Thresher. So, on number 1, 12 will hit. On number 2, 11 will hit number 2. On Makeda, 11 will hit her. 11 and 17. I think I'm pretty... Yeah, hits her even with Bulwark up. And in the Molik Karn, that'll hit a 17 with Molik Karn. So then attacks. So this is a P+S 18 on the 2 Exalted guys, so it's even, so I need to roll 5s to kill both Exalted guys. And both of these are simultaneous, so Battle Driven's not going to trigger until after, yeah. So on all 3 of them, there's no Battle Driven until after the attack is resolved. So on the charge target, I blow him up. On number 2, he dies. On Makeda, she is a 16, so this is even. So I'm going to roll... no, I'm sorry, this is +2, yeah, +2. Rolling this, take 10.
I'm going to transfer that to... What code? What code?
Oh, sorry, my apologies. The column is... Ooh, that's the wrong die. That's a D3. To the 3.
Okay.
What, John?
Okay.
Second. Okay, so it's to the Agonizer, alright? And then Molik Karn. Molik Karn is armor... Ooh, onto Molik Karn. Molik Karn's armor 18, so this is even. So 8 to the 4.
Okay.
And then I'll buy an attack on Molik Karn. That'll hit Molik Karn. So even again.
Yeah.
Take 10 to the 3.
Yeah.
Then the cultist, not the cultist, we're gonna go with Gorman. kill my own guys. This is going to be great. We're actually going to go with the choir members. They're going to declare a run charge. So we're going to charge with number 3. So they charge 9 inches. I'm going to charge the Blackhide.
Okay. The Blackhide.
They got repositioned, so they're going to turn to face after this. But so I got 4 charge attacks on the Blackhide here. They are power 6, so this is going to be like a miracle run. But let's see if it works. I'm going to just roll all 4 attacks because they have no one else to do it on. They are mat 4. You are def 12. I need 8s. So we're going to roll the 4 attacks and then roll the 4 damage rolls. Need 8s. Got the first one. Got the second. Got the third. Fourth one does not succeed. So I got 3 damage rolls on you. I'm POW 6 up to 8 because of Dark Shroud. Off 11. I need to roll a 13 to kill you. So going to roll damage rolls. Need a 13. Hey!
Wow.
First one gets a success on it. All right, check. Now they get to do some repositions. I'm just checking something. If you walked Molik all the way up there, 1 sidestep in would totally get you in place. Okay. So I don't want those moves. I want... We're going to put them there. Then we are going to go with Gorman. Gorman's going to come up here and touch this flag here. And I will end my turn. I score 2 points. I was supposed to score 3 and win the game, but I score 2 points. And it is your turn.
Okay. Makeda is not going to. It will work. Okay. The unit of Paingivers. The Paingiver number 3 is going to heal the Terrorizer.
Okay.
D3. So 3.
Okay.
Perfect. And the Healer is going to rage like.
Okay.
So what's the armor of the Mangler?
On the Mangler, it is a 11-19.
11. Okay. Makeda is going to heal one. Molik.
Okay.
Molik, she's going to cast. She's going to cast. Sight.
Sure.
Makeda now is going to advance here,
Sure.
and she's going to hit the Mangler.
Okay.
And Mat 10.
I'm a... you have to roll 4 dice. Def 11. You have to roll 4 dice, though.
4 dice? No. Okay.
That'll still hit with a 4.
Yeah. I'm power 18.
You're 17 because of battle driven, and 19 because of yes. So even.
And
9 to
9
the...
damage. 4.
Okay, got it.
Alright. I'm going to bully.
Yes, sir.
One attack.
Not double ones on the 4 dice. You hit.
That's the dice.
9 more to the 1.
1.
So it knocks the left arm out, which is the punching spike.
You have another weapon?
No, you only have 1 weapon.
So now I can walk with Molik and hit you in the face.
Okay, I'm gonna free strike you before you leave.
Wait. With
The Mangler.
the Mangler. So after that, I'm going to activate the Terrorizer, and
Can you-
the Terrorizer is going to the Mangler.
Okay.
I'm going to point blank first, because I don't know.
Hold on a sec, John. Okay.
In rat 7.
Sure. John, I'll give for you a second. 4 dice still. That'll hit. So this is off 5 on the Mangler.
I'm
Or off.
16 because
I'm a 17, or I'm a 19. So which weapon are you attacking with, the scattergun or the slug gun?
don't know the names.
One's POW 12, one's POW 14. Which it's either. I think you're making attacks with all of them, but
After the slug. First the slug.
okay. So off 5.
You're 19, yeah?
I'm on 19.
16 goes sight.
Yeah, so off 3. Sorry, off 3.
I'm going to boost that.
Okay. So 3.
Okay. The 2. My second shot. I hit. It's 14.
Off 6.
Okay. 6 and 9.
Okay.
5.
Two health left.
I'm going to hit you with the Reaper.
Sure.
I hope
That'll hit.
9.
Off 8.
Yeah. No. I think And the last one,
Sure. Miss.
miss. Okay. Now,
6, 8.
let me see something. First right now, please no.
I'm going to need a 5 on 3 dice. 5, and I drop 2 of the dice. I need to roll a 5 on 1 of the 3 dice to hit you. I'm almost done, John.
And free strike me.
All right. That'll hit. This is an 18.
Yeah.
So it's 2 dice of damage because it goes from 1 to 2. Take 11 to the 2 and die.
Oh, yeah. Oh no. Okay. And I lose because.
Yeah, in scenario, right? Because I score another point and the game's over at that point.
Good game.
Excellent game. You had me. Oh my god, I was so scared. Like it was so risk on my part, and you almost pulled it off. It was crazy. The Terrorizer coming in there. If you want to give me a second, I'm gonna go get my son some food quick, and we'll get another game in right off the bat. Is that cool? Excellent, and we'll get our next game right off into this. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Be right back. What do you want, John?
Where's Wheels?
All right, John. You need to close the fridge better. And then close the fridge again, okay? All right, I'm back. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, I'm back now. That was a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I gave you both. Like, I gave you the Archon. I knew I was going to give you the Archon, but I'm surprised. I thought I did not give you the Toro, and I cannot believe I did that.
Toro.
All right, I have all of my almost all of my models off. And now I believe you get choice on if you wish to go first or not.
I am going first, yeah.
Okay. I will. You'll go first. Excellent. I am going to choose. That is an interesting question, going second on this map. I'm going to go on the bottom.
Okay. You want to
And you have choice of changing your list if you wish. I'm not changing my list.
I am going to change my list.
And I'm going to deploy my rubble right now.
Okay.
I can't believe that freaking Mangler one-shot him on the free strike. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be double checking the point ones all the time now. It tilted me so hard losing that Toro. Paint a gold star on your choir guy. Oh my, that choir guy kills her. That choir guy just wrecked him. Hey Atlas. Hey Easy. Been meaning to play the Skorne list, but don't have a Terrorizer. The Terrorizer is amazing in this list. I am shocked. Dr. Pancreas, Sebastian. Yes, I get to play Sebastian. It's really cool. He's such a great player to play against. Yeah, that choir was baller. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, you're deploying first. Oop. That's right. I'm talking to my chat and not listening to you. It's like I should be paying attention. I wasn't. So this one's got the, making sure I understand it, it's got the Warhog instead of the Blackhide, correct?
Yeah.
Excellent. Cool beans. Excellent. Dr. Paintress, excellent. Sebastian, this is awesome. One of your, I think it's Mauricio, the Trollblood player, is in my chat cheering you on. So you've got people that are cheering you on in my chat. Where is my tablet? There it is. The Gibbs change in my list is amazing. The Gibbs is staying in all the time. I will suffer through not having the extra focus because Gibbs is ridiculous in this list. Sebastian, is that your agonizer? Oh, jeez. Yeah. Arachne, you're part of it too. Excellent. Your Doomy, your agonizer, nice. He got me. He had me dead to rights. Like, I was very much in a hurting position. Sacrificed so much stuff for no good reason. Jay, I just saw the image you shared with me. My God. We need to do something with the flower pattern, but my god. Before COVID, use a dire troll, paint the ground. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Alright, are you done deploying? I might have missed it if you said you were.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Just make play.
Cool, excellent. I almost deployed at the 7-inch line. That would have been bad. We're going to try to see if I actually get to play with MacHorne this list versus last time where I didn't. All right, I am deployed. Good luck. Have fun. Let's enjoy the game.
Thank you. Thank you. This swamp or run? Yeah, into run.
I thought I had him. I didn't realize I could have just killed Makeda because I should have just fully loaded the Mangler and just went and killed Makeda. I didn't even realize it until way after that run.
Archidon. Wait. Here. The Archidon is going to run.
That Archidon is going to be an issue for me.
Here.
All right. No worries.
Warhook is going to run. I think. Yeah. Wait. No. First, Makeda is going to cast a bulwark. First. Then she's going to cast Rush in Molik. And Rush in the Warhook. Now the Warhook is going to run 12. Oh. Here. Molik is going to run. Yeah, it's going to run.
This is what I'm trying to build.
That's very cool. Very cool, bud.
With Makeda.
Oh crap! You totally left her back there.
Can I move Makeda?
Sure.
Can I move
Yeah.
to Makeda?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you heard me. Yeah, you can.
Thank you. Think fit. I think.
The thing you have to be careful about, though, is you
Makeda.
can't block off. Right now, you're blocking off your Warhog path. So basically, you need to leave
Yeah.
that kind of hole right there. Because the Warhog came from, like, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just stay outside of that column and you're fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. This isn't supposed to be something that's super stressful. Like, I didn't even realize it, and if I had realized it, I would have hopefully told you. I just didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we forgot the clocks, too.
I think Molik is going to have one Fury more because the Terrorizer is going to move here. No, it's going to run. To run? No, it's going to move here and
All good?
nothing else. The Paingivers are going to run.
Okay.
Hmm.
5, 8, 10, 11.
Here.
Do the Paingivers have... Oh, yeah, you're running into there. You're fine. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Last. And that's my turn.
Excellent. Okay. Both of my Warjacks power up. We will go with... How not to die right off the bat. We said Molik Karn has 6, 9, 11, 13 threat, and the Archidon's 10, 12, 13 threat on him as well. So both of them are 13s. Okay. We're going to go with Boss MacHorne. Boss MacHorne's going to declare a run. It's going to take her 4 inches to get out. And then she has 6 left. So she cannot get out of where I want to, so she's going to come this direction. And stay out of Molik's walking 11. I don't want him, John.
When did you start on this?
Just a little bit ago.
No. When did you start on
I'm playing
the very start?
a little while ago at 7. It's 9, or it's at 8. It's an hour and a half right now. All right, the Archon here is going to run up to the flag, be inside the cover. Ashlynn is going to cast, let's put Admonition on the Toro this time and Chosen Ground on herself. And then she's going to advance. Again, Molik is 6, 8, 11, 13 on his trample attack set. So I'm going to stick outside of 13 on him. you want to trample up and kill Boss MacHorne, feel free.
Okay.
We're gonna go with the Toro is going to just run outside there. The Mangler can't get out yet, so Ragman's gonna go. Ragman's just gonna do a run. And just chill outside 13 of everyone over here. Mangler's now going to run and chill outside of 13 over here. Gorman's going to run. Also chill outside 13. Gibbs is going to come up here and also chill outside of 13. And then the choir is just going to run up. And that's my turn. It's your turn.
Okay. I keep work.
Oh, I didn't screw that up this time. Yay. 6, 9, 11, 13. Yes, I did the math right every single time. My God, trying to remember all of his numbers are hard. If I can feat to remove Molik Karn, I'm totally going to do so.
Molik is going to run here.
Okay. 5, 7, 10, 12. So I cannot get Molik.
I need to run. To run.
Okay.
And just
I cannot see you where you are.
okay, perfect. I'm going to run. The warthog is going to run or walk to walk. Wait, no, the Archidon is going to. Think I don't know. It's a really bad idea. I don't know. Yeah, just going to.
Do you remember where it started its turn out at? Yeah, you've got definitely from right there, yeah.
Yeah. I think here can't see me to the forest.
Correct, I cannot see you through the forest.
Perfect. I'm going to run here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Then the Warhawk is going to move here. I think.
Okay.
The swamp cover to the Paingivers are going to run. I think it's good. They are going to. That is going to move.
Okay.
Toro, I think. It's underneath shield guards. I need the shield guards. Yeah. Okay, that is just going to move it. Okay. Ooh, yeah, here. And she's going to drop 3 dice. No, 2. And the Terrorizer is going to run here. Yeah. No. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Excellent. Alright, so Ashlynn is going to upkeep both of her spells. So she'll be at 4. We will go with this next plan. So Gorman to Wulfe's going to go. You are 12.1 away from me. Well done indeed. Well played. Okay, I'm going to start with the Thamarite Archon. We're going to watch it roll another 1 for its attacks, because that's how I roll. It's going to move 7 inches. To there. It's going to declare number of shots, so I get D3 rate of fire, so I'm going to see what the D3 says. It's going to tell me I'm going to suck again, and it's going to be fine. Oh, I got 2. That's nice. Alright. So I will take my first shot at the Swamp Gobber. What's worse? Paingiver? They are the same, except that one's got weaken. 5 to a 14. I'm going to shoot the River Raider with a Death Driver. You have nothing in there to shield guard it. So into the River Raider. I am a 7. You are a 14. I need a 7 with a reroll. Because I am Thamarian, so I get to reroll. So first check, miss. Second, the reroll. We'll miss again. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
We'll take the second shot. Same thing. Wow.
Miss.
And I'll hit with the last one.
Oh.
So I get to take him over. He is going to step back here. What? What? Down by me. So he's going to step back there. He's going to punk the Paingiver in the back. It's a 5 to a 7 to a 13, so I need a 6 to hit you. I'll hit you with an 8. Cool. Arm 11. The River Raider is what? POW 6? Yeah, POW 6. Need a 6 to kill. Get him. So both of those 2 die. That helps out a lot. Alright, now Boss MacHorne. Good placement on your Warhog. Did you mean for it to be outside of 9.5 or 9.1?
And yeah.
Well done. Well done indeed.
Yes, thank you.
We're gonna go with, in this case, I'm gonna walk. Hold on, you check something. Your Warhog is 5 to 8 to 10 to an 11. So I need to not be in that part of the flag. I need to be in. Oh my goodness, you're gonna be able to get me no matter what. Check and check. I am fine with going right here. So I'm gonna be right there. In a little bit, buddy. Probably 20 minutes to 30 minutes. You should be getting ready for bed, though. Alright, we're going to see how this goes. So, Gorman to Wulfe is going to go. Gorman's going to step within 2 inches of you. So now, this AoE cannot deviate off you because it can only go an inch away. Yeah. Does the Archidon have eyeless sight? It does not. Excellent. Yeah, we're going to go there. And we're going to throw a blind grenade at the Archidon. So rolling to hit. It 13 is going to miss by 1. Not including cover if you had it. But it misses. And then direction is to the 6. And distance is 1. So it's still going to clip it. And to the 6 won't clip me. But your Archidon is blinded. So there's that. It is outside the range to do anything else for that. Ashlynn is going to go. To there. And she's going to cast Quicken for 3 onto Boss MacHorne. She is outside of both threat ranges of... she's not outside Molik Karn's super duper threat. So she's fine where she is, though. Boss MacHorne's going to go. Boss MacHorne is now speed 7.
Oh, that's... okay.
So it's going to go to there. It's going to make a combo smite on your Warhog. I am a mat 7. Your Warhog is a def 12. Need a 5. Combo smite. I hit. The distance you're going to go is 1.5 inches. So you're going to go there and you're going to kill that Paingiver, most likely, because the strength of it, strength 11. So yeah, it kills the Paingiver. And it is a POW plus strength of twice the POW. So this is a P plus S 17 on you.
I'm 18.
So -1. Take 3 to the 2.
Okay.
Ragman is going to run. That's just going to run to there. Choir's going to go. Choir's just going to get out the way. And just do a walk. And say no spells on my jacks. Okay, so that's gonna go there, and it is your turn. I score 1.
Yeah.
And I believe, if I'm forgetting this, I believe your Warhog is knocked down because I slammed him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I am going to keep the work. Okay. I'm going to shake blind.
Okay.
And I'm going to take nothing.
Okay.
No. Can I do? Molik is got something. That I really like that. Let's see.
All I want to do is make you think.
Mm. Hmm.
This cloud in the center of the table is disastrous for, I think, your playstyle. It helps my playstyle a ton. It's really screwing you over.
Yeah. What's the difference of the Thamarite? 16?
Yeah, Def 16, Arm 17.
Okay. Oh, I can. Yeah. Then I just stay here. Yeah, again.
I have
I
a counter to
think
his
I'm going
plan.
to do that. Yes. Don't know. But I have to. No. Okay. The Archon is going to activate first. No. First, it's activate the Paingiver. Paingiver is going to rage Molik.
Yep.
Rage. Wait. Okay. Then the Gibbs is going to rage the Warhawk.
Okay.
Yeah, the Warhawk. Archidon is going to run. Wait. Sorry. Seven. No. Of your free strike. Of Gorman.
He'd be a POW 6.
6. Okay. I'm going to run with the Archidon. 8. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to run with the Archidon here.
I'm going to flip the clock.
Going to free strike.
So free strike with Gorman. That'll hit. POW 6 against your 16, so off 10.
10.
Take nothing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, with my Toro, I'm going to reposition, or I'm going to admonition 3 inches. To right there, outside of melee range of the Archidon.
Okay. Run, so I'm fury. Perfect. The difference of aging is 17.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What was that?
I think.
She is a 17-15.
Defense of 1750. Okay. Okay.
So you can't charge her directly.
I'm not going to charge.
Okay.
I'm going to the Thamarite and then side step.
Sure.
But the Warhog. Alright. Going to nothing. The Warhog is going to do aggression dial. And what's MacHorne?
She is a 13-17 with 10 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I missed that. Was that a charge or just a walk?
I just walk.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to 13. I'm mad.
Yep. So you need
I'm
7s.
going to this big one. It's one. The first attack is with the gore.
Okay. That'll miss.
I miss. I'm going to post my second mission.
Okay. That'll definitely
I
hit.
hit. And it's
Minus
over 18.
Oh, +1. +1. Because of enrage. +1.
Yeah.
Lives with 1 health.
No. Oh. And my last initial, I'm going to boost.
Got her.
I hit and +1 my.
So it was gore, boost. Okay. She dies.
Makeda going to do nothing. Yeah. Two. Going to walk here. She's going to cast Rush in Molik.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do feet.
Got it.
Rush. Wait, no. The Exalted Guardian is going to move here. And the other Exalted character is just...
Okay. He's forgetting the counter charge.
Wait, and Makeda, I see.
If I take out the mind or spirit, he loses. He can't kill me.
So now Molik is going to charge the... Charging. I charge the Thamarite here.
Okay.
Yeah, here.
I'm going to flip the clock because I have a counter charge.
Yeah.
So I'm counter charging Molik. Staying outside the 1-inch melee of the Archidon there. Within 2 of him in the back arc.
Yeah.
Toro is a 6. You are an 11. Need a 5. That'll hit. Would you like me to reroll it?
No.
Okay. This is P plus S 18. You are, I believe, armor 18.
18, yeah.
So this is even. Take 10 to the 1. I think that's going to end the game for you because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's going to knock the mind out.
Yeah.
Okay, so flipping the clock back to you.
I'm the back of the Thamarite.
I'm sorry, say it again?
I'm in the back of the Thamarite.
Yep, so I'm down to a 14.
I'm at 9.
Yep.
So I need 5.
That'll hit.
Hit. I'm 18.
So plus
yeah,
1.
18 because the rage.
So plus 1.
Plus 1.
Kills it.
I kill Thamarite, yeah. Then I am going to sidestep here.
This is where I screwed up. I should have left you right at the 2-inch line so I could have got you again. That's dumb of me. All right. Yeah, you're fine.
8, 17.
You have to hit 8s. Yep.
My second initial
Yep.
of 28. Boost. I am going to boost that. Boost. I don't hit.
Okay.
I'm going to bully
Sure.
on the Mangler.
Okay. Mangler is an 11.
On Ashlynn. Ashlynn. Okay. Give me that 8. No, yeah. I'm going to do another one.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to bring my last initial.
That'll hit. Mangler's a 19, so minus 1.
Minus 1.
So 7 to the 5.
5.
Got it marked down. Clutch.
I can do nothing more. I'm going to move the Terrorizer here.
Okay.
And so it's my turn. I lose, yeah.
Okay. So I score another point for the flag.
Yeah.
So all I have to do in this circumstance is kill the Archidon and Molik and put Ashlynn or the choir in that zone. And you can't score your circle and you can't score your flag. So all I have to do is score 2 more points. Because I believe it's first to 4, correct? Or is it first to 4 or win by 4? I don't think I don't believe it matters. I think it's just to the 4. I think. Yeah, I know for sure it's win by 4. At minimum, it's win by 4. Yeah, win by 4. Okay, so Ragman's saying it's win by 4. So I'm going to be at 4 if I clear this zone and have Ashlynn in it. And you don't score your circle and you're not scoring your flag. So as long as I leave a solo on my flag and do the rest of that, it wins the game. So I'm going to not upkeep admonition. Shielding drops on both jacks. Both jacks get powered up. Ashlynn does not keep Quicken because Quicken's dead. To that end, I need to look. Okay. I will not upkeep Chosen Ground because I don't need it. So Ashlynn's at 6 focus. I will. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get this done with mostly Ashlynn by herself. Yeah. So Ashlynn is not going to start. I'm going to start with a Gorman to Wulfe. No, not a Gorman. There's a chance of that deviating really bad. If I will move Gorman, how bad is that deviation going to be? It's going to be a totally could blind my caster deviation. Totally not doing that. We will go with Ragman. He's just going to not touch Molik's melee range and not touch anyone else's melee range. And go there in Death Field. Then I'm going to go with Ashlynn, and we're going to see what business she can get done. So Ashlynn's going to come up here. Just going to touch right there. She will feat. Those two are base to base, so they're going to have +2 defense, correct? Okay, so I am going to start with a Flashing Blade. You're def 16 and 15 respectively. So Ashlynn's an 8. So the Archidon's a 16, Molik Karn's an 8. I could have totally... I'm actually going to go... I had enough distance to be in the Archidon's back arc easily. So I'm just going to go in the back arc of the Archidon. Not in its melee range, because I don't... Did you have me in melee range? I don't know. I'm not going to be that. I'm just going to be here, and I'm going to be in both front arcs. Because I don't know if I was in your front melee range or not. But anyways, so Flashing Blade. She is an 8. I need 8s or 7s. 7s on Molik, 8s on the Archidon. So rolling on the Archidon. An 8 will hit. Need a 7 on Molik Karn. I'll hit Molik Karn. I am, again, P plus S 13s to your 16 and 18. So off 3 on the Archidon is 10 to the 3 on the Archidon. That was a really good roll. And on Molik Karn, it's off 5. Take 3 to the 4. I'm going to make my normal attacks before I forget to do them and spend all my focus doing all this fun stuff. because I spent a focus to do Flashing Blade, so that's now correct. I'm going to make a melee attack with the blade into the Archidon. So I need a 8 again. A 10 will hit. This is off 3. Take 4 to the 4. And I'm going to gunshot him, and this is a 7 to your 16, need a 9. An 8 will miss the gunshot. So now I will Flashing Blade again. 7's on the Archidon, or 8's on the Archidon. 10's going to hit the Archidon. 7 on Molik. I will miss Molik. Off 3 on the Archidon. Take 9 to the 2. I will Flashing Blade again. Okay. So I'm down to 3. So on the Archidon, need an 8. I will hit with a 9. Need a 7 on Molik. I miss Molik again. Off 3 on... I'm just going to roll 3d6. I guess I picked it. I kill the Archidon. I will buy an attack on Molik. So I need a 6 now. No, I need a 5 now. Because you're a 13. Because you don't get feet anymore, or you don't get bulwark anymore. So 13, that'll hit. This is off 5. So take 5 to the 4. I'm going to buy another attack. That'll hit. Off 5 is 2 to the 1.
Okay.
Buy another attack. Need a 7, that'll hit. Off 5 is 1 to the 3.
Okay.
Then Ashlynn's going to reposition from Gibbs, and she's going to nicely touch the zone. Next, we're going to go with the Toro. Toro's just going to come step up within an inch in the back arc there, and is going to try to attack the back of Molik Karn. So you're a 13 to an 11. I'm a 6, so I need a 5 on 4 dice, drop 2. That'll hit. This is P plus S 18, so it's even. I need to roll an 8 to kill him. And I roll an 8. And I believe if I end my turn right now, you are not scoring the circle, you're not scoring the flag. I am scoring my circle. I am scoring my flag. And I don't see a reason to prolong this any more than it already is. So, Sebastian, great game. Thank you very much for the game. You forgot the counter charge.
No, I put the Archidon here because counter charge, but I forgot the admonition.
Yep. Yep.
It
was fun though. I had a great time with the games. You are a fantastic opponent. It was a pleasure. And if you want to play a game whenever, let me know. I am always up for playing you in a game. All right?
Okay, thank you.
And I believe...
I need my revenge.
What was that? Let me...
I need my revenge.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely need a game of revenge. That'd be awesome. I will fill out the form if that's okay with you, and I will send it to you. Actually, why don't I just do it live right now? No, I don't want to put your Discord name in the middle of my stream. So I will send you pictures on stuff, and if you have any feedback, I can post it in there and let me know, and then we'll be able to handle that. Honestly, I think my feedback on Ashlynn is she is ridiculous in this game, in this format.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because that roulette is so good into everything.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if she's too good for the format. It's only one turn, so it's not awesome. It's not like game breaking, but it feels real rough where she's just like murder. So again, excellent games.
Totally.
I greatly appreciate it. So thank you, sir. Yeah, and I'm gonna log off my stream and have a good night. So it was a pleasure again. I greatly appreciate the games. You were awesome to set up the game with, and that was a lot of fun. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thanks. Yes, because that's a really good game, yeah. Like,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, we'll have to play some more. So that was I'm sorry for doing that. That was a ton of fun though, and I look forward to another game with you because it's gonna be a great time. So, but yeah, I have to get going. So I'll talk to you later. All right, sir.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, chat. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chilling. I ran a little late. I'm going to probably take 20 to 30 minute break. Come back close to 11ish. Maybe stream again or maybe not. What? I can't stream again?
Mm-mm.
You're nodding. I can't. All right, we'll see. But that was
not. It's too late to stream again.
Okay. All right. But I had a fantastic time playing games. That was Sebastian was amazing to play against, and I look forward to playing against him again. And Dr. Pancreas and Arachne, you're both on the list as well. So feel free to message me if you wish to play games. I will try to work out with it. I am terrible at asking other people for games, and so yeah, 2 different games, both with interesting ends. Yep. Win by 4. Yeah. What? Yeah,
because he has to be on the list.
Striker is definitely on the list. I know Striker's asked to be on the list, and so Mark was saying John can paint tonight. I think John needs to go in bed. He's already like almost an hour and a half over bedtime. So, yeah, that was a ton of fun.
20 minutes.
Just bug him regularly. Yeah, bug me regularly. That's the easiest way. Is bug me. I will not bug you about games. You need to bug me, and then. Oh my god, if he had a pixie stick in Mountain Dew, I'd shoot myself.
What?
So I greatly appreciate you all hanging out. I had a lot of fun. Sebastian was a great person to meet and really easy to set up games, and I look forward to it, playing him in the future. It was fantastic. So,
what did you say? For that?
John needs a pixie stick and Mountain Dew. That's pure sugar and then soda sugar. Which I don't think you need at all. So,
I have infinite energy.
Yeah, basically, you just implode. So I will be back a little later. Everyone, please remember to wear your masks. Please remember to be socially distant. Please remember to wash your hands. Please remember to be good to yourself and be awesome. And have a
hang out with your family.
And hang out with your family, absolutely. If your family's good people. Sometimes your family's not good people and you don't hang out with them. But if they're good people, hang out with your family. And I'll be back a little later, hopefully. Or I won't be, because John's telling me no again. And
no.
I'll see all of you tomorrow, or talk to you when I talk to you next. So have a great, fantastic night.
It'll be
Thank
tomorrow.
you, everyone. Bye.